Hello, hello, beautiful souls. It's Josie. Welcome to Eccentric. If you're new to my channel, this is the Scorpio video for May 2020. If anybody pops on, please let me know. Well, I'm going to wait till somebody pops on first so I can check the sound. It's different when I'm using the laptop. You will hear noise in the background. I'm at a juice bar, okay? But as long as you can hear me over the noise, we're good. So whoever's watching, please let me know how the sound is, and I want to make sure you can hear me, okay? Anyway, this is Scorpio, May 2020, okay? We're going to pull cards just like we've been doing before, 3 scenarios for Scorpio. Yes. All righty here. Let's get it started. There's a lot going on around me, so your comments are very, very helpful. I have to get these in pretty much wherever I can. So we're going to see what this storyline looks like. All right, Scorpio, we are dealing with the sacral chakra. I feel you. We're dealing with taking action, right? And then we're dealing with renewal. Okay. So those are the 3 cards that you have as far as the oracle deck. Now let's see what the personality looks like. We got the 2 of Pentacles. We've got the Empress. And then we've got the 3 of Swords. This really had this card not have come out, I wouldn't even, it would have been smooth. There's always got to be a challenge, right? I'm sitting here like, really though, the 3 of Swords. Okay, so for the first scenario though, for some of y'all, you are simply dealing with this energy, these 3. Okay, if you've been abstinent or whatever the case may be at this point, and maybe it was because you're single and of the quarantine and you're not dating, yada yada, and you're like done. You're like, I need some, and you're like, screw that, because you need a renewal. Your energy is stagnant. Your energy is just sitting there imploding on itself, and you're like, no, I'm about to take some action on some sacral chakra stuff, right? Before somebody dies, right? Now for another scenario, we're dealing with this Empress card. So you have a choice. Do you want to be the 2 of Pentacles, or do you want to be the Empress? Okay. The Empress is not concerned. The Empress manifests because the Empress knows that she is life itself, and she's abundant and she attracts. Okay. This is a mental thing over here. This 2 of Pentacles is not being sure. It's your emotions being all over the place. And again, it goes back to this whole your sacral chakra needs some work. You know what I'm saying? Some passionate work so that you can chill and find some equilibrium, because it's literally like messing with your money, because you can't think straight enough to do your job. I mean, some of y'all are backed up. Sorry, right? Now, for some of you, there's lower back pain. Okay, you may be experiencing physical pain in the body, specifically either in the heart chakra or the lower back. Okay, I'm not a medical professional. Go see a doctor, telehealth, whatever. Okay, video chat your doctor, but let it be known and stay on top of it. Okay. For some of y'all, you're dealing with heartburn. Um, yeah, just get on top of that. All right. Now, for some of you, you don't know what to do about a love situation. Okay. You have no idea what to do, but you just know that this is the energy that you're dealing with. And it's like a should I stay, should I go? It's like a emotional roller coaster situation that you're dealing with when all you want is security. You want to feel secure in a relationship. You want to feel like everything's okay, and that's not what you have. And that's why Vesta is here calling for a renewal. Okay, there's a decision that needs to be made because you got to get out of this emotional energy going back and forth. Okay, so that is the first scenario for my beautiful Scorpios. Let's see what else is going on here. It's very quiet, which is odd. And I'm not talking about in my background. I'm talking about with spirit when it comes to because usually in between the shuffles I'm getting messages because I'm primarily clairvoyant. So like y'all energy is real quiet, like there's nobody home. Like it's real quiet. Okay. Somebody's making a smoothie. I'm gonna try not to shake the table. I really do. I feel this energy, Scorpio. Like somebody just dipped out. Wow. I'll finish telling you in a second. So loud. Somebody said, "Oh, is that construction in the background?" Nope. That's that's high energy food being prepared. That's what it is. All right. So the scenario that I was feeling was somebody dipped out. Either you dipped out unexpectedly, or somebody dipped out on you unexpectedly. And there's this emptiness, and there's also this quietness, this eerie quietness that's happening. Okay. So that's what I was feeling, and I'm like, whoa. And it's kind of like when a Scorpio broods, you know, you sit in the dark in a rocking chair for like a week. You don't eat, you don't move. It's kind of like that energy. And I'm like, whoa, that's intense. Like, dude, what happened? That's what I'm wondering. So let's find out what's going on here. We got our second scenario coming up. Do, 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 do. What do we have coming up? Okay, we got the root chakra. We've got intuition, and then we've got let go of regret. There is definitely like some kind of breakup happening, Scorpio. And again, you can't regret people that you meet along your path. Everybody you met was for a reason, okay? But there is definitely some lessons that were learned. And with this intuition card, it's one of those situations where you should have listened to your intuition. You should have trusted yourself. We're going to wait until he's done before I continue. Well, all right. Da, 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 da. Smoothie heaven. The Fool. We got the Six of Pentacles. And we got the Star. Yes, darling. That's good. All right. I like this whole setup. I get to drink water in between. So with all of these cards that I just showed you for the second scenario, some of you feel like you should have known better or you should have listened to your intuition, but there was a lesson in that. You was dealing with a karmic situation, so you had to go through it anyway, regardless of if you knew better or not. So don't even worry about regrets. Whatever you was dealing with was basically reinforcing you to trust your intuition and to understand that your security is always with you before it's with anybody else. So if you feel insecure, don't let it be because somebody else is making you feel that way. You're responsible for your security, emotional, financial, all of that. Okay. And if somebody else is interfering with that in some kind of way, then you need to, you know what you need to do now because you went through it. Okay. Now this is a new beginning. That's why I said some of y'all are breaking up because you're having a new beginning. And with this Six of Pentacles, what is happening is that the scales are being balanced. Where there was an imbalance in give and take in whatever relationship or job or situation you was in, the scales were balanced, and it caused you to have a new beginning, whether you wanted to or not, because some of y'all may not have intended for things to go this way. But again, it was a blessing in disguise because a wish is being granted. So even if you didn't want to leave that person, you may have been trying to manifest. You know how sometimes you'll pray about your relationship getting better, or you'll pray about, good things in your relationship, and then the person leaves you. That you got what you asked for, even though it doesn't seem like it. And I feel like that's the case. You prayed for something and you got it, and it was for your highest good, even though it's not what you were asking for logically. Okay. You were asking for, you were asking to feel more secure. You were asking for a lot of these things to be cherished, and whatever else you were asking for, and you received it. And you can't feel any way about it. Okay, you can't beat yourself up about that. Now, for some of you beautiful souls, um, when it comes to business, you're also having lessons. Okay, you're having lessons in being more, like, listening to your gut more when it comes to your business decisions. And again, there's something about the people that you have in your life, because it feels like more people problems than anything. This is about a circle, literally. Saturn has rings, and Saturn is very, very particular about its circle of friends, of associates. So you're checking your circle now, because you done let some stuff in your circle that doesn't belong, because maybe you were too concerned with security at the time, and now you're like, you learned the lesson that you can't use any and everybody to try to reach a financial goal or a business goal. You can't just use any and everybody. They have to be like, they have to match you in ambition, in desire, in intention, you know. So that was a lesson that I feel like you went through, Scorpio. Okay. Do. Some of you Scorpios, it may be your dream world that is very active right now. It may be just your third eye is opening more, but you're definitely having some clairvoyant, extended daydream, lucid dreaming type situations going on. Okay. That's very interesting. Why do Scorpios always give me a run for my money? I always get really, really hot when I'm reading for Scorpio. Yeah, I be going through some changes when I'm reading for Scorpio. It's a trip. Y'all be pulling at my moon. It's like right when I started this video, all of these people started ordering food. It was quiet before this. That's always how it happens. Oh man, we working on it. Mm-hmm. All right. All right, Scorpio. May 2020. All right. This is definitely a video you have to watch. It literally does sound like construction. I'm so sorry, y'all. It's lit today. We're almost done. Let's spread this out. Here we go. So I can see it. All right, Scorpio. So what's going on here is that you came out for yourself as the detective, moods and behavior and message, Mercury. Again, your inner foundation has been affected by outside moods and behaviors of other people, which is not usually that usually doesn't happen with you. So there, I feel like it was necessary for you to level up with whatever lesson that you have going on, because outside of you there were moods and behaviors that shook you up at some point. With the Seven of Wands, that's that adversity that you're facing. Sometimes adversity is not really obvious. Sometimes it's not people just hating on you or people actively coming for you. Sometimes the adversity is based off of just stuff that's not good for you that's happening around you that you have to kind of combat energetically. Like if you got unhealthy people around you that you live with or you're related to, and you're having to hold strong to your beliefs and your healthy way of life. You know what I mean? That's still a type of adversity. And I feel like you had to go through this in order to get back to, or not even back to, in order to hit another level of stability on all levels. You had to become unstable. I feel like that was part of the lesson. Um, you had to go through this and become unstable so that you would, the moods and behaviors that you observed caused you to look into a situation, not only with the people around you but within yourself, and there were adjustments made. There were messages in all of that. Okay. It wasn't simply the classic saying, oh, if you see red flags then believe them, or something like that. No, there were other messages. You learned a lot about yourself as well. Okay, so now after facing all of that adversity, you're over here with a newfound sense of stability and security. There you go. And then now we have the sun, which again, it has this renewal energy. Now you have that joy back, that level of joy that kind of got watered down. And then there's a little bit of prosperity there as well, because of you being able to raise your vibration through the adversity that you were facing, through other people trying to, I guess, get you to revert back to who you used to be or how you used to be, or not taking your lifestyle seriously. I feel like you just live a different life than the people around you, and things that are important to you were not important to them. And so you had to really like hold strong. And there were times that you didn't know whether you were going to be able to do it or not, and your first instinct was, hey, well, I need to separate myself, or I need to get rid of people. Something need to happen, because I can't adapt these negative habits, you know. So I feel like that's what's going on with that. Wow. We're gonna pull some more. Do, do, do. For Scorpio, and forgive me for the noise in the background. I've been trying to get these videos out sooner rather than later, and I've been also having a lot going on myself outside of the internet. So, man, it be hot. Y'all be trying to set me, y'all Scorpios trying to set me on fire. Literally, like who's behind the camera trying to set me on fire? Tell me. All right, we got the Nine of Rods, we got the Strength card, and then we got Justice. Yes, some scales are definitely being balanced in whatever situation that involves you in a whole situation, or you and one person. But not only are the scales being balanced, but prosperity is being dished out. Like, justice is being served, and everybody is getting what they deserve out of it. Okay. um and understand, some of y'all may not think that the other person or people deserve anything, but justice is being balanced, and I wouldn't attach myself too much to what other people get out of it, if they get anything. Like, don't be mad because somebody gets something. As long as you got something, you're okay. So it sounds like, literally, it sounds like a legal situation that Scorpios may be going through, and you didn't completely lose, but some of y'all are mad because somebody got something out of it, even though you got something. Like, you got what you wanted, but you're mad that they got something too. And you can't do that, because that'll jack you up in the future. Okay. There was definitely a legal situation. And you're having to take the high road and have strength. Okay. And cut your losses is what spirit is saying. Let go of the principle, because that will keep you entrapped. That'll keep you in this nine of rods stance, tired but ready to fight. There's no room for joy when you're stuck like this. Okay. You need to free yourself and continue to go out there and live your life. So yeah, you're definitely going to have to do some mental programming here, so that your emotions don't take over and make you ill. No, I guess so. Healing, Chiron. The sun, vitality, and then take action. So some of y'all in particular, these three cards are telling me that you need to take action with your health, with your physical health, your spiritual health, your mental, emotional health. You need to take action. Don't wait around for people to care about you the way you should care about you. You've got to take action. Okay. You have to be the one ultimately responsible for your vitality. Again, I feel like there's a lot of Scorpios that live a different life than the people that live around them. Okay. And you're going to have to own what you've done, own the fact that you make decisions for you. Okay. Like, no matter what people are doing around you, nobody, just because somebody drinks soda around you doesn't mean that it's their fault that you chose to pick a soda up and drink it too. Okay. You know what I mean? If you're not getting the support you need, if you know you need a certain environment, it's up to you to create it, even if you have to lose people, even if you have to move or separate. If you know that you cannot handle certain outside influences, that is going to be completely up to you. That's very important, Scorpio. But yeah, those are the messages I have. Can you talk? Those are the messages that I have for Scorpio for May 2020. I thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Josie, and welcome to Eccentric. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you soon.